Hi, it's Joe. It's Friday, July 14th, around 10 a.m., and I'm getting ready to go to rehearsal of the Huddle Masses pretty soon, but basically thought I'd at least give an update on the continuing progress here. This is looking south down the street, and what I want to draw your attention to is they repaved the road earlier this summer, which was great. Now, the thing about it has been, I get so much sand that's dumped here that actually there was kind of this berm of sand a couple feet in from when they put sand on the road and plow it, because we're at the bottom of a hill and they want to make sure that people won't skid at the bottom of the hill. But what I noticed the last rainstorm was, despite the fact that the road is slightly downsloped, somehow a lot of the water from this thing was still flowing down my driveway and going onto the grass. So I decided I would actually dig it out just a few inches and see if that helped the flow go that way, which is where it's supposed to go. Then when I was done, I used my car as a steamroller and basically tamped it all down really well. I might actually dig this deeper if I feel like I need to after this storm we're about to have. Looking down toward the garage, you can see my two patches of bishop's weed, and it makes for a grand entrance. But and I'm trying to put more grass on the grassy spots there, and I've got a few areas to touch up. But basically, the other piece is looking up the hill. They are paving up there somewhere, or doing something, I don't know what. But I borrowed my son-in-law's weed whacker and cut the weeds down over in this part yesterday. And basically, I mean, it's about water diversion. This whole thing is about getting the water away from where my cellar would be. So what happens is, I previously dug a couple of side ditches in the edge of the road here to kind of divert the water in there. And I cleaned this one out some more. I'm probably going to make it wider. And then over here is another one. And basically, this one, Rooster actually started once I told him what the other ones were before. He loves doing shoveling, so I made it a little deeper today. You would think that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and you would think that only one would be enough to do the job, but there's enough water here, and the contours of the land are such that it doesn't automatically just drip down the first one. Now, if I go a little bit further down, you can see my swale. A swale is a wider sort of ditch that, like, Walmart puts in when they have an 80-acre parking lot as mitigation for water runoff. There's actually rules of the angle of how deep a swale is relative to the width of it and the edges of it and all that stuff to prevent erosion. It was I found the rules for that and kind of read it. So I've made this a little wider, and I am going to actually plant grass in here because, after all, it doesn't rain every single day, and I want to have something resembling a lawn. And then finally over here, I've got my grass that was underneath where the wood pile was, which I planted, 6 weeks ago, which has now been mowed, and it's looking good. No dandelions in it. I'll catch you later. Bye.